Okay, so this seems to be a big issue, a big problem all over the world with Microsoft Simulator this evening. You guys all know that I streamed this morning and it was just fine. I come on this night and the sim just got all the way to completely loading the blue bar on the loading screen and it just got stuck. So I'm like, yo, okay. Uh, it, it shouldn't be no mods, but let me check all my mods. Checked all my mods. Mods are fine. Um, I even went as far as to take some mods out that I added this morning, which they loaded just fine this morning, which that didn't make any sense to me, but I said, let me try it. Still, over and over and over, at least 6 times I tried to load this sim tonight, and it wouldn't load. So, I just happened to glance at Facebook at one of my Microsoft Flight Simulator groups. Everybody's in there. It's got to be 100 people in there with the same problem. Uh, so I decided, I'm going to go on Steam. Maybe this is a Steam issue or something. Because the first thing I'm going to check is to see has the sim actually froze up. So first thing you want to do is you want to go to your task manager, right? As long as Flight Simulator does not say not responding, then there's another issue. It's not frozen. So I kept looking at this and I'm like, the Flight Simulator is not, it's not frozen. What the fuck is this? Jesus Christ, this internet bullshit. All right. Now, I'm going to take a stab. I don't know how many of you guys out here are having the same problem, but me, I fly with the live players, which that functions off of some server somewhere, because I just like the traffic, but I don't like all the blah 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 and all that old kitty talk that goes on multiplayers. I can't stand all that. I don't play games to chat with you. Stop sending me messages. I don't want to chat with you when I'm trying to play a game. I don't care what it is. I don't want to chat. So, but I do like just some real traffic flying around out there. 90% of the people in there do fly like they got some sense. You can always see the little kids in there acting stupid. I fly with the live server. I wonder how many people out here are having the same problem that fly with the live server. I'm going to take a stab and say that the live server is fucked up, and that's why it's freezing up, because my sim was not frozen. It just was stuck. This went really high into the orange, which means it was trying to do something, but whatever it wasn't completing that task. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna go on Steam to the community hub, which I try to educate my friends. See how it went into the orange right here again, but it dropped back out of there. That's not a good sign. It's trying to do something, it's struggling. When that goes orange, it's using up all your CPU, it's using up all your computer. We're gonna see how this works, but at least as you can see, I'm loaded. Okay. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I decide, well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and drop a note in the community activity folder for Microsoft. What do you know? I go in there, first note I see, hey, my sim is stuck on the blue bar. What the hell is this? And there had to be like 100 people in there. So somebody in there said, this has happened before, and what you need to do is this. You're gonna load your sim, and when the blue bar gets to, well, this is what I did. Okay, I don't know if there's a certain way you need to do this or not, but I'm just, number one, when I game, I stream, I don't trust Wi-Fi. The signal is too jumpy. That's how you get a lot of snow in the stream, because you need a steady stream of internet, right? So I Ethernet to my my router. I don't do Wi-Fi in the house, not with my computer. It's Ethernet. So it's very easy to just unplug the cord instead of turning off the Wi-Fi and waiting for it to reboot and all that crap, right? So somebody said, hey, just unplug your internet and it will load. And sure enough, I unplugged the internet. I let the bar go all the way to like 90%, almost full. I unplugged it, and Steam loaded it in the offline. You know, you got the little notification, you're not online right now. I immediately plugged the cord back in. Everything went right back to online. The Microsoft Marketplace was down for a minute. And as you can see here, it's back up and running. Everything seems fine. What I think we're not going to see tonight with this little flight I'm going to test out is no traffic. You're not going to see anybody unless I think they got a server issue going on with the live server. So we will see. But anyway, unplug your internet. It will load. It will load to offline status, and then just turn your Wi-Fi back on or plug your internet back up. You'll be fine. All right. So let's. I want to try something here. We're gonna take this baby out. This is one of the add-ons. This is the rescue pack version of the H135. Uh, is that the H1? Is that what they call it? Yeah, H145. Okay, I wasn't sure. It's a little add-ons here with all this little cool stuff. You know me, I don't read manuals. Fuck manuals. I don't read manuals. I figure it out on my own. So I have no clue how to make this crap work, but we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna figure it out together. So I got this cool airport over in the Swiss Alps, which is a good place to go rescue somebody off the side of a mountain, right? And let's go check it. And right off the bat, let me see. Let me go over here to America. You see this? I don't see anybody live flying. You normally would see little green airplanes. A good place to check is Miami, KMI. You scroll in, look at that. Look at that. There's nobody on the server. And definitely a good place where everybody hangs out and hogs the server is, of course, LEX. Let's see if anybody's in LEX. It's a live player server issue, folks. There is not one plane, and this is usually full of little green planes. Those are people that are live. So your sim is trying to load into the server, and the server is down. There's one. See what I mean? Somebody figured it out. So the server, you can get in. That's a live guy right there. There's a live guy. There's a live guy. They're starting to pop in. They're starting to pop in. Okay. Look at that. This airport is always, I mean, when I do the California runs, look at him. That's a live guy. You'll notice that my stream is a little shaky, a little jerky, and that's because it's just like everybody likes to fly here. So normally there's way more green little airplanes all over this. They like hoard all the server space over there. So, you know, I flew up to the Hollywood Hills with the helicopter and kind of did a couple little videos. But this airport is really busy all the time. So you can see these are all real people. So either the server is back working or people are slowly figuring out this little fix. So unplug your internet, plug it back in. That will load the sim. Will it load the server? I don't know. Obviously there are people on the server, so you just saw it, right? All right. So let's go here. Let's test this out here. This is a new airport I added this morning, and we're gonna check it out. It's probably nighttime there, but we're gonna change all that. We wanna see it. Ooh, right by some water. Like some mountains. Yep, got some mountains. This is actually a hospital. But that's crazy. There's no, this stupid guy didn't put a runway or nothing on it. So that's gonna try to load me in the air with the engines off, and you don't want to load a helicopter in the air with the engines off. I don't want to do that. Well, that sucks. I have to send him a note. I think I did see somebody say, hey, yo, man, you need to put like an invisible runway there so that we can, you know, I want to be on the ground. Well, let's pick a different one. Let's see here what we got. We got a lot of nice helicopter pads. Should we do Miami? Miami looks. No, I want to see some mountains. Let me see this one. See if this one works. See if he got any of these right. Seem to be from the same guy. I don't know why he would want you to start in the air. LSPG, that's. What the hell? Oh, okay, here's one. You start on the ground. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. Yeah, this is a new airport, so I've never loaded it, and I tend to use a lot of high-grade scenery, so it's a little slow loading the first time around, and then when you load it again later on, it loads a little faster, or a lot faster in some cases. But yeah, the first loads are kind of slow, so just bear with it. Now when you get to this screen, I would highly advise everybody to just relax. Don't just click ready to fly right away. Give all the elements and all the trucks, every little thing, give it time to fully load. And a good sign is the music you hear playing will start and stop and start and stop and start and stop. There's not a whole lot to this airport. It's just a small little airport in the valley of the Alps. But some of the big airports let it load. Let everything load first, and you'll have a whole lot less issues. So I like to let mine sit for a minute or two till I'm sure that music is playing. Some of your little static stuff, you'll notice that it doesn't look right, but if you just wait, it'll pop in like it's supposed to. This looks like this is some kind of glider airport. I see a lot of, these are covers for gliders, I think. Those right there, those are gliders. The wings fold off of them. But, all right, so we waited a few minutes. The music is playing just fine, so we should be good to go. First things first, I guess I have to walk back here to the back. And, I mean, there's an easier way for the sake of this video, cinematically. I'm going to go back here and I'm just going to open the door myself. All right. Equipment, crew and payload. So those are open. Let's take out the stretcher. The stretcher should be out. Let's put this guy outside with the stretcher. Let's put a patient in the stretcher. Poor guy, he fell off the mountain. I'm learning it. I'm learning it. I haven't figured out this winch yet. But I did figure out, I think, at least on the military one, how to get them to sit in the doorway. I don't know if it works on this ambulance helicopter. But get ready to load him up. Let's see that, and you see you do this, and then you do that, and you see him. Put him in the helicopter. Is that cool? And you do this. Close that door. This, close that door, and then you get rid of this guy. We don't need him right now, but let's see something. I don't know how to make him. Where is my seat? Stowed, display, crew and stretcher, stowed, equipment. Okay, the host is on there, but how do you use it? Yeah, well, you guys can help me out on that because I don't know how to use it. Then. Well, that's the head. That's the front light. Anyway, I don't know how to make the. What is this? That's just the outside power. Man. I don't need that. Well, see if we can't find somewhere to take this guy. See if we can't find somewhere to take this guy. There's probably nowhere close. Damn, we're way up. You gotta fly over. Ooh, could fly down through the valley. I don't see any more airports though. Is that an airport? We could fly there. Just for the short trip. GBA. That's looks like a grass strip or something. It's not really an airport. Or is it? Maybe it is. There's another one. fly along the valley. Let's go see what this is right here. Okay. So we'll go back to here, we'll go back to here, and we'll go back to here, and we'll go back. Let's fire her up. Let's fire her up. Which way am I pointing? So I need to turn around. One spooling up. Engine 2 spooling up. I don't know how to make him go into this. I would assume he has to open this other door some kind of way? Another way? Not a door, so I don't know how to make him. That's the door, but I don't know how to get him in that winch yet. Guess I'm gonna have to go watch some YouTube videos, right? Okay, buddy. Eject? That sounds cruel. Don't want to eject the dude. Nothing. Oxygen, nothing. You see a switch? I don't see no switches. I see hooks. I don't see no switches. EKG. Toggle patient. Oh, I didn't know. Okay, see, I'm learning something. Fast way to get them in the. Okay. I'm learning. We are learning.
Lima Sierra Golf Bravo traffic H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo taking off runway 15 straight out departure.
Turn around. Oh, that much. Streets. go, shall we? Over that valley. That's where we want to go. Little laggy. Little laggy. Highways are always a good landmark to follow.
Sound approach H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo is type H145 1 mile south of Lima Sierra Golf Bravo 1,300 feet. Request flight following.
H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo sound approach. Squawk 2246.
Squawk 2246 H145 Yankee Papa Echo.
H145 Yankee Papa Echo radar contact 2 miles southeast of Lima Sierra Golf Bravo 1,900 feet. Altimeter tree 0.14.
Roger H145 Yankee Papa Echo.
Hopefully we will find an airport. This is a good place to go glider. I gotta remember this airport. Which one is that? LSGX. Yeah. You got a nice pay-wear glider too. Steady as she goes, follow the yellow brick road. Old pilot saying, because at night the little yellow lights of the highway, that's your yellow brick road. Yellow brick road, baby. Shouldn't be a very long flight. I just basically want to come on here and show people that are bitching and whining and complaining. What's wrong with the sim? What's wrong with the sim? It's a simple fix. Unplug your internet, let it load, and then plug your internet back up. Pretty simple fix. So I don't know what that issue is, but I hope it's corrected by tomorrow because I don't want to have to keep doing that. But it ran just fine this morning, as y'all saw. I didn't have to do all that. Come back tonight, and it was stuck loading. And there's got to be 250 people bitching and moaning about it right now tonight. So I didn't see anybody drop that little tip in Facebook, so I dropped it in there. I probably should share this stream to that group, huh? That would be kind of smart, right? Everybody's bitching. So what we can do right quick, hold on, y'all. Pause. While I'm thinking about that, let me do that real quick. Alright, so we done that. Shared that to the Adobe Microsoft 2020 group. Hopefully some more people will pop in here. If they do not, I'm not going to repeat all of it. You know, I'm not going to repeat all that if nobody... I did type a messages in there. I don't know how many people read it. Facebook is shadow banning my shit. I'm already on punishment for 60 days with their ass. So we got one new viewer. If you are having problems tonight with your sim loading, there's a very simple fix. And I'll tell you what I did. I don't know if you have to do it exactly that way, but it worked, all right? I let the loading page get to about 90% on the blue bar, and then I unplugged my internet, and it loaded the sim just fine. It loaded it as offline status, and then I plugged my internet back up, and everything turned right back on. So if you're having a problem, like I did, I tried to load the sim tonight about 5-6 different times. And just like everybody else, I went looking for answers. I decided to start my own little conversation on Steam about it. And something told me, as always, to go dig through the countless pages of comments. And somebody had posted in there, just unplug your internet, it'll go through, then plug it back up. As you can see, we are live. I firsthand thought maybe it was the live player server, but I went to check on my globe and I saw a lot of people online flying tonight. So I don't know what the issue is, but unplugging the internet got the blue bar unstopped, and we all seem to have the same problem. It was getting all the way to 100% and then it was just getting stuck there, right? So if you're having that same problem, let it almost fully load, unplug your internet, it'll go through, it'll load as offline, and then just plug your internet back up and you should be fine. I am. So for the sake of the new people listening, there you go. Somebody else come in here, I'll repeat it again. Should be okay. And for the sake of anybody who might watch this live stream later on YouTube, you know, a few days from now, whatever, if anybody else has the Payware Pro H-45 Airbus, that's this helicopter right here, and you have the add-on with the rescue helicopter, which that's what this one is, but somebody please tell me how to get the winch and the guy in the seat. How do you make that work? That'd be very helpful. I guess I should go hunt down some. I see an airport. Yep. I see an airport, ladies and gentlemen. I told you this was going to be a short flight. This was basically just to help people out tonight. There's a lot of people bitching. I know I was cussing up a storm. What the, you know what is wrong with my sim? It was working fine this morning. Let the sim load till you have, I don't know, 90%, almost fully loaded, and then unplug your internet or turn off your Wi-Fi. I don't do Wi-Fi, I do Ethernet, so I can just unplug the cord and the sim will load. It will say that you're in offline status. Plug your internet back up, everything will come back to life. So this little map does, those are airports, aren't they? Looky there, I'm learning. I'm learning. For those of you, damn, he took that information and ran with it, he gone. Got his sim working. Right. What did I tell you? Follow the highway. You can't go wrong. Highways always lead to airports. And remember, I was having such an issue landing this sucker. Figured that out too. Well, it still does that, you know, from time to time. But we're gonna do a moving landing. I'm not gonna try to hover and land. For some reason, this Pro one doesn't like to hover and land, which is crazy because the free version of this lands just perfectly. So I read somewhere that in real life, you keep the helicopter moving. You don't try to come straight down with it. So I'm gonna try that out. See if I can't not crash on the landing here. We are a tad bit high, so I'm just gonna go for one of those big buildings over there. I don't know, we're coming down pretty good. Easy, big fella. Easy, big fella. See how it just likes to drop like a rock? There we go. As long as you keep moving, see, it loses all the lift. So that was the problem I was having with this Pro version. She hovers nicely, but don't try to land like that. Let's just go over here by these, let's see what we got. Got a nice big little bunker right there. Let's go for that. Come on, bitch, why are you going backwards? Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. Well, we ain't gonna be able to make that bunker. Maybe we can set her down right here. Nice and easy. Easy. 100. Or what did you say? I know we're not at 100. Looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. Nice and easy. 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 Damn it. That was my fault. I pushed the throttle the wrong way. Good enough. Close enough, right? Close enough. Close enough. Let's get this guy out the back. Our guy back there. Our guy back there. Let's get the patient out. Get him out of here. There you have it, folks. So this was just to help you, anybody who's having problems tonight. Keep this short, somebody can view it later. Once again, in summary, if you're having a problem with the sim loading tonight, unplug your internet, cut off your Wi-Fi as the sim is loading. So I don't know, at one point I'll just let you know that I let my blue bar get to about 90%, and then I unplugged my internet, and the sim loaded just fine, even though it said I was in offline status, which a lot of games you can play in offline status on Steam. And I just plugged the internet back up after I got to the main menu, and everything came back to life. So jot that down in your notes if this happens again. Unplug your internet. The sim will load, as long as it's not frozen. So a quick way to check is to make sure you just go into your task manager. It's going to say flight simulator. It should, if it says not responding, then you probably got a mod issue, or you know, basically the sim has frozen if it says not responding right here. So as long as this doesn't say that, then I don't know what's going on with the game server. There's got to be a server issue somewhere. Something's not connecting where it's supposed to, but you can jump start it. Shut your internet off, load it up, turn your internet back on. You'll be fine. somebody else just popped in before I get ready. This was a real quick, just to show you that it does work. Once again, what I did was I let the sim load up to about 90% on the blue bar, and then I unplugged my internet. The sim will load. Except it will say you're in offline status. Just plug your internet back up. Everything will come right back to life. Everything works just fine. Your marketplace might be down for a few seconds. Mine was down for about, I don't know, 15, 30 seconds. And then it loaded back up. So, as you can see, it's got to be a server issue. For it to be that simple, it's got to be a server issue. There's nothing wrong with my mods, nothing wrong. That's a mod plane, that's a mod airport. There's nothing wrong with the mods. And I loaded this airport this morning, so. Marketplace is working. It's back online. And a good place to check. Always to see if you're live player. I always play with live players because I just like the traffic. Because why not? I don't have to listen to all the corny blah 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 chatter. I can just have some real traffic in there. But LEX is a good airport to go see because it's always cluttered with live players. So what you do is you scroll in pretty close and you wait a few seconds and you should start to see little green airplanes pop up all over the place, unless the server is back down again. There they go. There they go. Boom, boom, boom. These are all real people. Boom, 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 boom. So the server is working. It just might be a login issue. This guy's coming in for landing. All these little green planes are real people that are live. I play with the all players live traffic. So those are real people. The AI is kind of stupid in here. It's like you fly for 2 hours, you see one plane in traffic. Okay, well, I'll put up with the live all players because I want to see a little bit more traffic than that. One plane in 2 hours, come on. So live traffic is a good way to know that the server is up and running. As you can see, look at this. They're just constant. This is a hard place to go fly at with all these people because they bogged the server down. So when I try to do my California streams, they don't blame that on me. Look at this traffic. And it's like 11:30 on a Monday night. For some reason, LEX, Princess Julian, that's another one that's always cluttered with people. Those two off the top of my head, just like, oh, Las Vegas is another one. Look at all those fucking people. They're all hogging up that space on that server. Let's see, San Francisco has its moments. Here we go, Las Vegas. Let's see what's going on here. Oh yeah, Alaska. Whatever, Anchorage. That's another one that stays busy. Let's see what we got here. Yep, just starting to pop in. It's not as bad as LEX though. Not as bad as LEX. LEX is like the worst that I noticed out of all the airports. I don't know what everybody's infatuation is with LEX, but I don't care what time of the day or night you try to log on to LEX. If you have live players going, it's always packed with people. There's a lot of, got a little cluster of people back here. People flying over here. Nellis Air Force. He's moving pretty fast, so he's probably in a F-18 or whatever. But anyway, the server is running, and that's how you fix it. Unplug your internet, plug it back up.